Hey, and we're going to review some business applications. Today we're going to cover iPhones and Blackberries.
Yeah, I'm a proud Canadian guy. I've always kind of been a Blackberry dude. I know that there's lots of Androids and iPhone users out there, but I'm going to speak on behalf of the RIM product lovers out there today because I love the Blackberry myself. I've got a 9700 Bolt here, and it helps me stay very, very, very efficient with what I'm doing because we do so much outside of the office. We need to stay in touch with the staff. We need to get the word out there. So I'm going to take the easy route here, and for anybody that doesn't have the Google Apps on your handheld device, really, what are you waiting for? Now, I got to preface this by saying, for years and years and years, I was a Microsoft Outlook guy. But then when I started needing to be on the road more and more, the communication was a real challenge, and you actually talked me into getting a Gmail account, and I would recommend that to everybody watching this as well. The transition in Google Apps on all handhelds is great.
It is.
Web-based, mail, calendars. You can share calendars with everybody. You can update tasks, send invitations for people to join in on meetings. Like literally half of the things that I do electronically on the old interwebs, I do right here. And that's thanks to Google Apps. So just www.google.com. Download the application and get yourself a Gmail address. Now, I know that a lot of people, they hate, oh, I've had this address forever. You know, everybody knows where to get me. And yeah, there might be a little bit of that challenge, you know, getting the word out there to the people that you email. But think about it. It'll be a brand new address and you don't have to worry about getting spammed at it for a little while anyway.
Well, and you know what? A lot of people, they don't always keep their spam software and their antivirus software and those types of things completely up to date.
Sure.
And so this is another level of protection for your computer because, you know, quite frankly, Google's actually got a lot of things to do with spam and anti-spam completely figured out at the server level.
Yeah.
So it screens it out before it ever gets to you.
Absolutely. And again, it's all web-based, so any changes you do... I mean, remember we were looking at some scripts in the audio room, and I had started a Google document. And I was revising it on my screen, and Pete was seeing it happen almost in real time on his screen.
It was real time on my screen.
Great way to share documents, you know, like Microsoft Word type documents you can share between a whole bunch of users. The thing I love about that is I don't have like a Word doc that I have to email 10 copies out to. Now that's fine the first time. But if you have to make a revision on it at any time, you've got to revise, then send out those 10 copies again. All you do is you point people to the Google document that you're referring to. Any revisions you make it once. They've got great spreadsheets like Excel and all those other things too. So there's my cheap, easy out for a handheld application that in my opinion everybody should have. Google Apps. You'll thank me later.
And you don't have to necessarily switch over to their formats either. It will take Microsoft Excel and Microsoft Word and PowerPoint and actually work with the Microsoft format itself. So you don't have to make that big of a switch.
These Google folks might be onto something here, but
and of course the Google app for the RIM, it's not necessarily the same as the Google apps for all the other applications. You've got Google apps for the Microsoft operating systems on your phones. You've got Google apps for iPhone. You've got Google apps for Blackberry. Some of the Google apps for some of the platforms actually comes with a few extra bells and whistles, like Google Voice, which will do all sorts of different things, not just your standard voicemail and stuff like that, but it'll actually transcribe your voicemails and send it to you automatically in your email. And Google Goggles, where you can take photos of various different things, and it will actually tell you what's in that photo.
Another thing that I really like about this is I've already mentioned the tasks that you can update too, but you can really personalize your homepage too. In this case, it happens to be iGoogle, and you can put whatever kind of news or sports or humor or YouTube information you want on your homepage. It's just such a versatile app, and I really think that if you don't have it, you're missing the boat.
Yep, great application.
All right,
Google or great multi-application.
It's got everything.
You bet.
What about from our friends at Apple?
Well, you know, all the applications that are available for the iPhone, they're not necessarily from Apple. They're from developers all over the world. And the app that's really got my interest today is an application called JotNot.
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 J-O-T.
N-O-T.
N-O-T, okay.
Now, I don't know where they came up with the name, but the application is really cool. Get this. It actually turns your camera on your iPhone, and I'm sure that it's available for other platforms as well. It turns the camera on your iPhone into a scanner. It's got built-in edge recognition. It's got image stabilization.
So like OCR type of thing?
Yeah, but you can take a photo of, you know, a page in a book. It will automatically convert it to a PDF. It'll automatically put it into your Google Docs.
Wow.
It'll automatically email it to you. But not just that, you can do receipts, right? And it will actually convert to text the information that's on your receipts.
You can stay organized with
You can
everything
adjust
you do.
it. You can basically bring all your receipts in, have them go to PDF, and have them automatically go to your accountant, so you don't have to keep handing in those receipts all the time. Not only that, the final thing that I just love is it's got a setting in here for taking in content from your whiteboards. So you're doing a lot of whiteboarding, and then, you know, you're rubbing things out and putting more stuff up there, and you go, oh my gosh, I wish I had got that information down. I didn't write it down.
Right.
Bang, you can take a photo, then rub out the board. It automatically puts it in your Google Docs, and you can share it with everybody.
You know, as we're sitting here talking, I'm thinking about a couple of things. I'm gonna date myself here, because as you were talking about taking the picture of the documents and stuff, all I could think about was Get Smart. Remember back in the day, Don Adams had, you know, the little itty-bitty camera or the shoe phone or something? I mean, now it's walking, talking, accessible technology for everybody. And the other thing that I thought about was, again, dating myself, Expo 86. I remember going to Expo in Vancouver, and the theme that year was transportation and information. And I thought, wow, transportation, cool. There's going to be some neat stuff to do. Be able to go on the cars and all that other stuff, right? I thought, information, whatever. And then this thing called the internet comes along. And as I look back at 1986 and the huge strides in technology that we've all made, my 46-year-old mind literally spins at the leaps and bounds that we've made. And we've just shared with you a couple of that technological advances that you can use and, dare we say, should use to make your business even more efficient. And I'm going to make it my job, Blackberry fans, to find as many great business apps as I can to share with you in upcoming phones. And iPhone's only got like 2 or 3 apps.
Well, rest assured, I'll be looking through the tens, perhaps even hundreds of thousands of business applications for all those iPhone lovers out there. And for those of you that are still on the Microsoft platforms and the new OS 7 that just came out for the iPhones, we'll make sure that we try to keep in touch with you with regards to apps available for those phones as well.
Smile.